Hey, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Real quick, when I say live, what I mean is that I'm recording myself right now in real time, seeing the information, seeing the data for the very first time. In other words, I don't know what's coming next. So if you are looking for a video where the person's doing a trade recap or talking to you with hindsight in their favor, this won't be a video for you. But if you are open to the idea of an unscripted, raw, nitty-gritty look into what it's like to be a day trader, how day trading can play out, then I'm confident you'll get value from this video. So I will pause the recording software for now and be back at the open. Watching 207.25 here to potentially go short. Short meaning I want to see prices go down. So if you're a beginner, yes, believe it or not, you can make money when prices are going down. Known as going short, shorting a stock. So 207.25 is the level I'm curious about. But as of right now, looking like it wants to keep bouncing, so be it. Okay, well, not looking like I'm going to get confirmation for that trigger point, so I will go ahead and pause and I'll keep looking around. All right, potentially 207.25 coming back into play here on Tesla. Although the overall market has me a little, I'm going to pass on it. I don't like the overall market right now. If it wants to come green and then come back down, I'll take that, but I'm not willing to take it right now, and if that means I get left in the dust, then so be it. So I would like to see this come up green a bit more. So we're off to a good start here in terms of going green, but I want to see a bit more green because I'm keeping my eye on the overall market and just at a spot right now where I don't feel totally great about it. But I will go ahead and pause. So very pleased with my decision to hold off and wait for a bit more confirmation as now the prices bounce back up. So I'm still interested from the short side, but just looking for more of a better setup. So we'll see what happens. I will pause. Wanted to give a quick update on it. Watching 208 here, short at 208. Got the green, came back down. Now it's a question of, does this thing want to start moving and getting continuation to the downside here? Like the setup, and I like the chances that it could indeed start to find some more sellers. You can see right there, it's has already broken the trend line, so it's just a question of, in my mind, yeah, I think it's going to get some more push down through that trend line. But let's see what it wants to do. So I'm starting to pick up pace a little bit. Well, that's not good. I tried to take some profits off, but I wasn't quick enough. Now it bounced up on me. But let's see if it wants to come back down. Nope, taking off half there. So I've mitigated my loss a little bit because I won't take a full position size loss, but right now, yep. Oh, well, that wasn't pleasant. All right, out there, $346. Look at that. And I know you longer time viewers have heard me say it, but I'm going to say it again because once again, we have more data. That's just the type of market we're in right now. I got the move. I started to see I wasn't getting any sort of follow through. Tried to get out some. I couldn't. And then it cost me, but I'm glad I took out at least somewhere I did to mitigate that. And the thing is, I started to get the move in my favor. Started to come down through that trend line, and then just like that, in 1 minute, boom, up it goes. $2 in a minute. Video 109.50 could be interesting. Well, now the main trend line that I'm sure a lot of people are watching is going to be that one right there. So, all right, well, I had that one. I played that one well from my mindset, just not well from a logistics standpoint, right? Because I tried to get out down in the profit for, you know, half my shares, wasn't fast enough, and then I had it just completely snap back against me. But the one thing I did do right, I'm glad I took off 150 down at the 208.64 mark. I don't know. I mean, 210. Do you go long around there? That seems a little bit sketchy right now, given the environment. And I would not be surprised at all to see this thing come all the way back down, and then I'll sit here and play the, well, I should have held. Yeah, but I mean, it's just, what happens if that thing would have kept roaring to the upside? You just can't take that risk. What's going on with DWAC here? Wow. I was about to get halted. All right, I will pause. Watching 208 once again for this trendline break. So let's see if it actually does want to push down through it. I'm looking for 208. You know, that's just it's too much chasing right now because it's too much red. Can't take that. Just too highly of likelihood that it bounce up. Now, if it wants to bounce and come back down and try, okay. But just not going to take it. And again, without look, I'm either going to look stupid or I'm going to look smart here. We'll see, because there is no hindsight. This is real time. I don't know what's coming next. But I also think that's why these videos are relatively popular. Yeah, you know, this 207.50, that seems to be the key level down here. That's the area where every time the price gets down there, it refuses to make the move. And look at the 5-minute here on Tesla. All these lower shadows, which is suggesting now that every time it moves down through that area, there's a bunch of buyers there. So, but if it can push down through there, maybe imply that those buyers are gone. So, all right, I will go ahead and pause. All right, watching 208.50 here on Tesla for short. We'll see if it wants to come back down. I will go ahead and pause. Okay, watching 208.50. Bounces back up again. All right. As you can see, quite the battle here going on. Would like to see this go green. Green and then back down. So a bit more green here. In at 208.54. So let's see if we can get some push down through here. Again, I made in at 208.54. This thing doesn't want to push to the downside. Come on, open up. All right, I will pause. I'm not going to make you sit through this consolidation. Well, coming back maybe. All right, I will pause. All right, it's flirting around here. But as you can see, it doesn't quite want to let go. All right, there we go. Come on, let go some more. There we go. See it keep coming down. Took off 100. Took off another 100. Just because that was the move. And it's not giving me a whole lot of follow through. But just in case I'm wrong, I still do have 100 shares. But right now, I'm feeling antsy. Now, of course, not antsy. I'm feeling like it wants to bounce. But I want to be wrong. Please prove me wrong. Keep bleeding and sinking, because I still have 100 shares just in case I am wrong. But this one is just being a bit stronger than what I want it to be. But also want to give it a chance to work for me just in case. So the markets are pulling down. Ooh, look at that big bid at 208. Gone already. But we'll see if it wants to continue on down or not. I will go ahead and pause for now. Okay, flirting with those lows. Okay, got that break. So let's see if we can get this thing to come down some more here now. $207.50. What was that? Yeah, that's the problem point from before. Let's see if we can get down through these areas. Because that has been a problem point before, I'm going to go ahead and take off half. So problem point previously. So if it bounces, that wouldn't be shocking at all. But if it doesn't bounce, well, then I'm glad I still have some shares. All right, I'm going to just hop out there. So nice little trade. Down 168 now. A bit disappointing just based on the 5-minute, what that was looking like. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I got to move. It was a profitable trade, but thought it might pick up a bit more intensity, open up a bit more after being so stubborn around that first area when I got in. But I'm pleased with it. And the other thing that's got me a little, you look at the markets here, markets were coming down and that fast, bought back up. So clearly still some strength out there. But I'll go ahead and pause and look around some more. Watching 208 here for a potential short. Ooh, Meta looks kind of good. All right, I will go ahead and pause. All right, watching 208.10 now. In at 208.15. Let's see if we can get a move to the downside here. Looking good. 207.75 going to be that first key level that'll need to be broken. So let's see if we can get down through there. Took off half. Want to see this down below 207.50. Oh, too much of a bounce there, taking another half off. Markets are looking great, and Tesla not necessarily following. My thoughts going in was if the market showed even really any weakness, Tesla would just, the bleeding would. All right, so all out there for the remainder. So yeah, So the correlation must be changing here a little bit because markets are still not looking that strong, but look at Tesla. And that's what I mean. Remember that first trade where I was talking about? That's exactly the type of market again. I know. I appreciate all you viewers and all those that you leave comments. And you're not wrong, Clay. You kind of say the same stuff. And you're right, I do. But that just goes to show that remains the type of market that we're in. Look at that. Think about that. Things were looking great. Things were looking great. And then boom, in 1 minute, excuse me, 207. Yeah, in a minute, boom, dollar opposite direction and still going. Look at that. Now the question becomes, do I try just all over again? 150, yeah, I might be wanting to do that. 208, because the question now becomes, is this just a quick snap back up to this direction with no true power behind it? 150, yeah, I mean, then I'm just down 200. Oh, wow. All right, well, never mind. That risk profile has changed. Okay, maybe a play up here around the 210.25 mark. Yeah, I'm willing to do that. 210, call it 25. No, that was a move. Went up there. Well, that makes me feel better because I would have still been 10 cents off anyhow. But let's see if it goes back up there, how it behaves. But again, a perfect example of the type of market we're in. So if you feel like you're getting chopped up, if it seems like, you know, I'm feeling great, and then it's like somebody flips a switch and all of a sudden I'm losing money, or most of my gains are gone from that trade because the chart just completely turns around on me. Hey, you're not alone. I'm there too. You just saw it right here. So tricky, choppy market. When people say it's choppy, it's choppy. Now, it's not impossible to make money. And now I realize I've lost money in this video, but there's been plenty of other videos in the live trade playlist where I've made money. But it's not going to be as much money of what you're used to when you get those beautiful trends that just move. And look at this. Now, straight back down. So, I mean, now you got to think about it. There's probably some people that went long thinking, okay, here we go. Nice move up. And now how are those longs feeling? Now they just had the trade completely turn around on them. So, point being, choppy markets like this, still completely possible to make money. But you just got to temper those expectations. It's not like when you have those beautiful trending markets where you get the move and then the move just cracks and the price just opens up and goes. It's just not that type of market right now in both directions. Yes, broadly speaking, the overall markets have clearly been very bearish, but within that context, as you're seeing, it's still just very up and down. All right, I will pause. I might be done for the day, but I'm not quite sure. Let me look around. Okay, going to get short here at 208.56. Let's see if this candle wants to come down a bit more now. How did I not get filled there? All right, hopping out there. Don't like that at all. Great setup, got the move, still may come down, but as you've seen, this market's too choppy to trust it. And I'll show you what happens. I'm going to pause for now just for the sake of the video, but I'll let you know what happens here. I mean, was I right or am I going to look stupid? We'll see, but regardless, I played that one right based on the history here. But as of right now, I'm looking smart, though, as the price heads back up. But I'll go ahead and pause, but I'll give you an update. And there we are. Played that one right. And that is also my cue that I am officially going to be done. If the market is going to continue to be this ridiculous. And the crazy part here is it may still come back down, but thing that it would have taken me out, right? That big spike through that takes the disciplined trader out. Now, yeah, if you're just a gambler with no strategy and you hold and hope, yeah, sure, maybe you can survive things like that, and maybe it works out in your favor. But that's just not a long-term strategy. That's not there's no form of risk management within that. Holding and hoping is not risk management. So, like I said, even if it were to come down, that's just more confirmation of how tricky this is. Because snapped all the way up here, took out the disciplined traders. And now to have it just come back down, that's absolutely brutal and absolutely why I'm going to be done for the day. So closing down 34 with commissions, I don't know, call it 40-ish, give or take a little bit. So down $40 on the day. Very happy with that given the market conditions. And some days you just got to survive so that you give your chance a chance to thrive in the future. So yeah, today was just simply a survival day, but I'm confident I'll be able to thrive again at some point in the future. And that's just how it goes sometimes. Got to manage that risk. So everybody take care. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. And yeah, let me know what you're looking at. And thanks again for your time. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.